morning, everybody. It is so good to speak to you this morning. So of course it would have been even nicer to stand in front of you. But we are where we are, and it therefore is my great pleasure to introduce our committee member, Dr. Seemeen, who very graciously agreed to do the workshop she was going to do for our June meeting as a video. We do hope that you enjoy Seemeen's step-by-step instructions. We also hope that afterwards you will source the materials and experiment with making your own structure and add flowers of your choice. Please take photos of your creations and email or WhatsApp them so that we can share them with you all. Do enjoy the video.
Hello everybody, we are going to make a structure today, something like this, and then I will teach you how to use it. To make this structure I have used willow branches. I got these 3 branches from cold storage. They come in a bundle for $15 each. $15. So from these 3 branches I will choose the first main branch, which is this one. As you can see, this structure is made from different branches, of course different sizes. The main 3 branches, it has to have 3 points to be able to stand firm. So I'm going to choose 3 main branches first from this bundle, and then add on the extra ones to give it more support. So I'm going to take the thickest branch, you can stop now while I choose. I'm going to take this one as my main branch, so keeping that in mind and keeping to cut this off from here, making sure that this flat part sits nicely. I'm going to trim off these extra parts. This is my main branch. If you want to make this structure bigger or smaller, it's up to you. But I would suggest that keep one main branch, which is your tallest one. Christiane is a very nice scissors, I must say. Very nice. So this is going to be my basic structure, basic tripod, which gives a firm base to the structure. You cannot have a structure with just 2 twigs. It has to be 3 or 4 or 5 or more. Just remember that the bottom part has to be flat so that it can sit properly on your table or wherever you're going to use it. So I need, this is flat. This is a little bit curved, so I'm going to trim it a little bit more. And now we start with our using the wires to hold this structure together. I'm going to start with my wiring of these 2 to hold these 2 stems together, and then we'll add the third one. So taking the wire like this, go around the stem once like this, and then go around to the where you want it. Here. Make it strong and then put them both together. Okay, that's it. And maybe I'm going to go one more time round like this to give it more. No, this is not a very good wiring, but never mind, let me make it stronger. This is not working out. Such a good wiring. Okay. And then cut off the extra wire because we don't want it to pull. And I would like it to go like this way. Again, taking another wire, I'm going to go around like this. Is everybody has their own wiring technique, and you can use whatever you're comfortable with. The fact of the matter is that this is not a weight bearing structure. It's going to be used like this in an arrangement, so it doesn't matter, and whatever you're comfortable with it, you use your own technique, and the result should be that your stems should be strong and holding together. Thank you. Base to give this tripod more strength. Got one, and another one here, approximately the same length, little bit extra, 2, and one more. See, the curvier the better. Just trim off all these extra ones. With this basic tripod structure, I have used these brown wires, but you can also use ties, cable ties, and later on you can just paint over them, and you know how to use cable ties. You just hold around this like this and then just tie it, and then just tighten it with your pliers like this. Right? This also gives the structure a lot of stability, and you can just trim this off later and then paint it again with brown paint or whatever later. So this is another way of using this. Alright, now I'm going to start adding more sticks here, which I have 3 sticks which I have cut over here, and I think you need to stop and let me do how it should look in the end. Now this is how I'm going to use it, but a little trick I wanted to share with you. As you can see that this structure is sitting very nicely and comfortably on the table. So see the height at which the legs are, so they sit very comfortably. So keep that in mind to put your next 3 stems. So they should be at least at this height. Okay, so I'm going to put the 3rd branch in now, and I want this branch to go like this, or maybe I can do it like this. Yeah, I think I'll do it like this. I want the flow the same direction as this one, so I'm going to put it like this. So I think now we need to stop. I'm going to add the last branch like this over here to give it more stability and make it more interesting with the branches, twigs going upwards like this. So I'm going to wire it from here and wire it from here. Alright, so now how to use this structure. I'm going to give you 2 ideas on how to use this structure. Again, this is the vase I used to measure this first, and look, it fits it beautifully. You can have it coming out here as well. This is how I'm going to use it, but you can also use it some other way, some other direction. You can use it like this. You can play around with it and figure out. I'm going to use a kenzan with it. You can use it without a kenzan, just balance the flowers. But today I will be using this. Or you can even use a small oasis, but cover it all up so you don't see your mechanics. So putting it here on one side, and this is how I want it to go. We're going to start with the leaves. I'm using monstera leaves, some lilies and some pom-poms. And there we go. And then add the lilies. Now, of course, this arrangement is going to be a front-facing arrangement. If you want arrangement which you can see from all sides, you can do that as well, because the structure is just as beautiful from behind as well. Then your arrangement has to be accordingly. It should be pretty from all sides. But today I'm just going to do this arrangement, a front-facing arrangement. This is it. So this is one way you can use your structure. There you go. Fixing. I want my leaf to face this way. This is one way you can use this structure, and I'm going to show you another way using a tall vase or two tall vases. This is an oval container, Sanikebana container. You can use whatever, you can use a round one as well. It works just as well, looks just as pretty. It's up to you. You can try, and basically your structure is ready. You can paint your structure, you can make your structure painted golden or whatever color you want. It looks beautiful. I prefer it the natural brown color. This is the best. I feel this is the best. So this is another way of using this structure. You can put a tall vase in it. So I showed you with the suiban, and here's is a tall, actually two tall vases. Remember this, and just a leaf and a flower, and that's it. It does the trick. You can always you can even use dry flowers. Dry flowers would also look lovely, and just very simple. And instead of two, you can use just one. It doesn't have to be a black one. It can be any color you like. One thing that I wanted to share with you ladies is that, remember, when we were making this structure, please keep in mind the kind of vases you have, the size of your vase, and make this central part of your structure big or small the way you want it. and so that it can fit in, your vases can fit in, and it should be stable, and yet you should be able to fit in your vases, because if it is too tight, your vase won't be able to go in. So please keep that in mind when you make the structure. This strength, when you first do your first tie over here, with the 3 sticks main branches, just make sure that there's enough space inside. Alright, thank you.